Hello, beautiful soul traveler. Today we are stepping into April's intuitive guided message, and I am so honored to be bringing the information forward from the guides. As I've been feeling into the energies of April, there has been more clearing apparently. There's been this very, in some ways, quiet whisper that is inviting us to go beyond the noise that we're hearing from the collective, because the world stage right now is quite entertaining if you allow yourself to be distracted by it. And on that note, the other side of this that we're moving into is moving us into the drive, the momentum. We are now stepping into forward, full force energy that is getting us to take those supportive action steps, the whispers, the guidance that we've been sitting with, the reflections that we've been sitting with are all going to start taking shape. And even if we don't have all of the details about what it's going to look like, we are going to be moving in to putting some foundation in place for those decisions, those whispers, those desires. Now, with all that, I'd like to really get into the energies with the cards and see what is flowing through. So here we are. We've got the decks laid out, and I am just connecting in a little deeper with which deck they want to start with. So where are we going, guys? I am being pulled towards the crows. This is one of the new decks that I received for this month. And oh boy, there we go. First card right off the table. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to love this card. So here we go. We've got the first card coming in from the crow, and it is talking about stress. Manage stress with self-care and mindfulness. Prioritize balance and well-being in daily life. Now, I cannot tell you how incredibly fitting this is, because as we move into this energy of April, the Aries energy is going to be full on go, go, go. So we are really getting a beautiful invitation here from the crows, from the guides, to ensure that we're managing our stress and even just finding the balance between the home life, work, and working towards those goals. So let's all be a little mindful of our stress. Alrighty, now since they were so great to get us our first card, let's see what else the crows have to say. And if there's anything more they want to share from this deck, they're welcome to do so. Intuition. Oh, what a great card. Trust your gut instincts. They often lead to choices that align with your true self. So we're getting the information, the guidance to really trust our intuition. And that is going to support us in that forward momentum for sure. Absolutely. Alrighty. Is there anything else you want to say from here? I'm actually feeling a couple of the other decks now. Just checking. Oh, okay. And with that, we've got our two other cards from the crows here. We've got guidance and regret. So guidance is saying, seek guidance from mentors and trusted advisors. It provides wisdom and perspective. And I love how that actually ties in with the intuition piece here, because oftentimes what I'll hear is, oh, I thought that, or oh, I knew that, but I didn't trust it. So sometimes when we get that intuition, that guidance, that wisdom, the insights that come in, we aren't yet practiced enough to really discern where it's supporting us and where maybe it's leading us astray. So the guidance from a trusted advisor or mentor can be very useful in asking for that help. Now we've got regret. Reflect on lessons from regret with forgiveness and growth. Each moment is a chance for renewal. So I love this for the message that it's bringing forward here is still bringing up that deeper healing for us. We do have, I believe it's the asteroid Chiron. It's going to be active in the month of April here. So this does make sense for us as we are continuing to support ourselves and continuing to nurture and integrate and embody much of those unsupportive beliefs, habits, limiting thoughts, patterns. And regret can be easily developed if we look at something that we missed out on. So where it is that you're feeling that regret in your life, and how can you look at it with a different perspective? Oh, here we go. We're clearing more energy around regret and that forgiveness and really beating ourselves up around not doing something or doing something. So if that is something that comes up for you this April, really sit with your heart, sit with your whole self, and honor the emotions to soften the energy around them and feel into them with the forgiveness and the growth aspect, because they really did unfold the way that they were meant to. And yes, we can always look back and say, in hindsight, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done that. But keep in mind that every decision, every choice that you made thus far has led you to become the person that you are today. And we have the opportunity in each and every moment to take a new step, to make a new decision, to stand in a new direction. So let's soften this and allow that healing to really shine through as we move through the month of April. Beautiful. So really great cards so far from the crows, and I'm just going to slide them up a little bit here to make way for some of the other guidance that's coming in. So this is also the Spirit Walker Oracle deck. It's also a new deck that I've received this month. Oh, all right, so there's another card. Oh, a couple cards actually. Alrighty. They sure do love to throw them on the floor today. All right, so we've got three cards here showing up. So we've got the Celestial Gate, entry, opening up, possibilities, transition, take the next step. So this is really guiding us and letting us know that we are really being supported in the month of April to take that next step, to open up and move into those possibilities. Remember, at the beginning of this year, the 2026 overview was really talking about the endless possibilities that are all around us, and the transition and the success that comes with opening up into them and taking the steps. So beautiful confirmation card there. We also have the Ethereal Touch. So it's gentle, it's airy, contact, tactile, sublime. Look for subtle clues. This is again pairing into that guidance card. We are looking for the cues, the clues, that little intuition nudge that comes in when we get still and we feel into what our next steps are. And then we've got the ancient wisdom, knowledge, ancestors, tradition, teachings, sage. So answers are coming. So this is again the confirmation that now that we are moving out of Mercury's retrograde, we've had a lot of reflective energies over this winter. We are finally getting those answers. We're finally getting the clarity that we need to take the steps to move forward. So this is really beautiful confirmation and validation for everything that we've shared thus far to this point. So I love that for us. Now, where do they want to take us next? I'm actually feeling the clarifying life deck. So there's a little bit of wisdom that wants to come from here. This deck is so large here. It's quite cumbersome to shuffle. So here we go. Interesting. I've never seen this card before come out of the deck. I mean, I've seen it before, but never seen it in a reading before. So interesting. Cloud of unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Embrace the unknown. Venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. This is interesting because it does pair into the subtle, looking for subtle clues. The answers are coming because even if we don't know what our next steps are, again, it's also trusting the intuition. We're being invited to continue to take the steps, even if it's still unknown, even if it's a bit cloudy, even if it's a bit uncertain. So I love that. And of course, we've got the wise counsel. And then again, this just pairs right back into the guidance. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors. Getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. So we are really being invited to seek the guidance that we trust to help us take our next steps. And this can also help us alleviate some of that unknown as well. So really trust in all of that. I love that. Now, of course, I really want to connect in with the animals. Now, I know we brought in the crow deck, which is an animal, but this is the animal deck that I absolutely love. There's so many beautiful messages in here. Oh, look at that for us. We've got the frog showing up with prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Well, that is such a beautiful confirmation card for everything that we've been working towards. This is such a great card. I love it. I love it. Now, I'm not feeling too much more. Let's see. Revealer of truth, the coyote. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Well, it's interesting how the coyote is showing up to weave its magic within the month as well. So there is the reminder here to not take things too seriously, and that does help to alleviate stress when we can find that quiet time to sit and enjoy nature and also laugh. Really embrace that free-spirited celebration piece and celebrate the moments, even if they're the tiny ones. Really just embrace that free-spirited movement, celebration, and enjoy some quiet celebration, or enjoy that socialization aspect where you're allowed to be free and have some fun and laugh. This laughter is so great for relieving stress. So now the coyote also shows up around traps and tricks. I find the fox also represents that as well, but we didn't get the fox showing up. We got the coyote. The coyote does bring great wisdom and medicine for that forward momentum. and moving us into the next steps. So really pay attention to some of the things in your life that may still be hidden from you in some way and trapping you or tricking you into believing that they're still supportive, because that could be how this card shows up as well for you. So pay attention. Just gently ask the guides, help me to recognize the tricks and traps that I may still be unaware of. Now, the fairies always love to share a little wisdom. So we'll see what the fairies have to say. There we go. Abundance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we've got 2 confirmation cards about abundance. So this month is also going to be very prosperous for us and very full of abundance. And the abundance doesn't necessarily have to be monetary gain, like money, but it's definitely showing up that it could be very abundant for us in the forms of money, resources, people in our life, finding balance, finding those forward momentum, finding those forward steps to really help put the foundation in place. So the guidance on the card from the fairies is saying, prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. I love that. Wow. Double confirmation for abundance. Beautiful. As you can see, this month feels a lot different than the last couple months as we've been bringing in the messages from the cards and feeling into the energies of the collective and personally. There is almost like this break, and it's like, yay, we're finally able to put some real tangible steps forward in all of those goals, intentions that we've been setting. I love it. Now this little deck here is a number deck, and it's got a beautiful affirmation on it. They'd like me to share one for April, and so I thought I would see if there's anything that wants to come through. Okay, guys, is there anything that needs to come forward from this deck for the month of April that could be supportive for the people on this reading, or for the people listening to this reading? Oh, there we go. Just needed a little extra intention setting there. So beautiful. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness. The guidance on the card here is persistence. So the angel whisper here is saying, keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. The affirmation on the card is saying, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. Well, now that is a beautiful message for us as we step into the month of April, receiving the prosperity, the abundance, the wisdom and the guidance and the support to take those next steps, looking for the clues, trusting the wisdom of the answers that are coming, even though things might still be a little unknown and there may be still some things that are trying to trick us, the stress, finding the balance. This is beautiful. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. Now, this is the last deck, and it's going to send us off with a very beautiful message. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Well, geez, that is a very interesting question. And oftentimes when I see clients or when I have conversations with people even, we are looking for that magic wand, that magic solution that can come in, we can wave it, and it can, anything and everything arrives with ease, with grace, without the work. So let's see what whispers and what the guidance is here. Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. This here today with this card, if we're still floundering, before all of this beautiful forward momentum can really start to take shape, the invitation still is, what would I choose? What are you choosing? So if you still haven't made that decision yet, or that declaration yet to say, this is what I want, this or something better, this is what my heart is desiring, please take some time and sit with yourself. Maybe go have a walk in nature, bring a notepad or your phone's recorder, something that you can document your thoughts as you are feeling into the energy. Set the intention that you really want to hear the whisper of your soul, really want to hear that inner guidance for what it is that you want to bring forward, so that that way you can make that declaration, so that you can make that decision to bring forward, to choose that outcome. And once you've done that, then this beautiful magic can unfold with the universe. So beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, this has been a very full month of wisdom from the cards, from the guides coming in here. We've got so much validation, so much confirmation on where we're moving into, how we're going to be supported over the course of this next month. And it's going to be quite an interesting month. I really do love the way that the cards have come out. So now, with all of this beautiful guidance and wisdom that we've just received from the cards, please enjoy this month of April. Embrace the spring energy as it enlivens our hearts, our minds, our bodies. Support yourself. Enjoy the blooming flowers as they start to bud, the melting snow. Enjoy the return of the animals, this aliveness that is going to be unfolding in the days, the weeks to come. It is going to be nothing short of miraculous. So enjoy it, have some fun with it, and really step in to listening and looking for those subtle clues that are going to support you in taking your next action steps. Thank you so much for joining me for this month's intuitive guided message. And I look forward to May's guidance when we share the next piece of the guidance that's unfolding for us as we continue to step in and show up for ourselves and make magic with the universe. So thank you. Have an amazing April.